Hello everybody, it's Miles here from Flock of Nerds, and I picked up a lot of video games on Buns as well as garage sailing. Some of these you might have seen on Fraser and Nintendo Hodges' pickup video for when we went garage sailing, but a lot of these are new as well, so let's get to it. Start with PS3. There's more PS3 here than any other system, so we're just gonna run through it here. We got Nier, Dragon's Dogma, Final Fantasy 13-2, Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction. This is the only Ratchet & Clank game I finished all the way, and I really liked it. Fallout 3 and Oblivion. We have Rage, sounds angry, and Tekken 6, which is awesome. We also have the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and the Prince of Persia collection. I love these collection games because now I don't have to get Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, Warrior Within, and the Two Thrones. We have The Resistance 2, Call of Duty, I said duty, Black Ops, Lost Planet 2, Lost Planet 1, I guess. Another copy of Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix. Warhammer, this is the first Warhammer game that I have. I think it's RTS, but it doesn't look like RTS in the back. It should be RTS. This one is Space Marine. We have Conan the Barbarian. Arnold Schwarzenegger is looking kind of weird. And the Red Dead Redemption. This is the Game of the Year edition that comes with Undead Nightmare, which is pretty sweet. I'd love to have them both in the same game. That's sweet. We also have Aliens vs. Predator. I'm kind of curious about this game. I wonder if it's just like a first-person shooter, or I have no idea what this game is. Call of Duty 3, Darksiders, Destiny. I just got rid of my PS4 version. Glad I got a PS3 version. Far Cry 4. Also have a PS4 version of this game, which I'd probably play over this one. However, I don't know if it's the same on the PS4, but you get to share play this with up to 10 people. So there's codes in this game that you can give to up to 10 friends, and they can all play this game with you without owning a copy of Far Cry 4, which is kind of crazy. Just giving it away for free. Dante's Inferno, the Divine Edition. We got ourselves another copy of Scrim.
Skyrim.
Nah, I think it's pronounced Scrim. Pretty sure people in the last video told me it is actually Scrim. Ratchet & Clank Full Frontal Assault. They can go to jail for that. Shaun White's Full Frontal Assault, Saints Row 2, with a copy if we know Halo ODST inside. Oh, it's actually Saints Row 2. We have Afro Samurai, looks like a beat 'em up, sounds pretty cool to me. Resistance 1, game and manual only. Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus. We also have Dark Souls 1, Disgaea 4, it's Disgaea over here, it's Disgaea. And we have the Metal Gear Solid collection with the, I think it's an art book. Ooh, this looks good. Look at this, I'll just flip through it, you guys can read it. Just watch this on slow-mo, and then you can read the whole book. There you go. So that was just the PS3 games. We got a lot more games, a lot of ground to cover here. For the PlayStation, we have Final Fantasy IX, and for the PSP, we have Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Forgot some more PS3 games. We have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, Army of Two. This is the Devil's Cartel, and we have Child of Eden. It looks like the game looks beautiful. I don't really know what type of game it is though. We got a lot more handheld games. We have New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS. We have Lego Batman 2 on the 3DS. Hamtaro's Ham Ham Challenge for the Nintendo DS. Inuyasha Secret of the Divine Jewel. Some more DS games. This one is actually from EB Games. It's like a $45 game, codenamed Steam, but right now it's being put on clearance for $5. It's a really great deal, and I suggest you guys check it out. We also have Rhythm Heaven for the Nintendo DS. Catherine loves those rhythm games, and this is one that she could definitely play without lag from the TV. And she also really digs them Professor Layton games. This one is Unwound Future. We actually got most handheld games in this video. We have these. They're Game Boy Advanced videos. So this one is from Pokemon. It's 2 episodes of Pokemon. And this one is, I think, is that Rugrats? They're all grown up. I don't know if it's Rugrats. Looks like Rugrats? That's probably Rugrats. We also got Naruto 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, and Spyro the Dragon #2. Hamtaro's Ham Ham Heartbreak. Sounds like a sad Hamtaro game. And we have Hamtaro's Ham Ham Games, and we have Hamtaro Ham Ham Unite. What is a Hamtaro? On the original Game Boy, we got Super Mario Land. I've never played it, but I think that's a Mario Mondays type of game that we could try out soon. And 2 copies of Super Mario Advance 2. Both of these are Super Mario World. We also found these funky cases for games. We got F-Zero on the Game Boy Advance, and we got Pokemon Pinball. Speaking of Pokemon games, we got a few more Pokemon games. We have Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. We have the Pokemon Perla version. This is Pokemon Pearl. We have Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Leaf Green, not to be confused with the other Pokemon Green, I guess. And Pokemon Yellow on the original Game Boy. It came from, I think that's Entertainment Exchange in London, Lincoln Street in Welland, Ontario. I didn't know stores rented out Game Boy games. That's strange. The last 2 Game Boy Advance games, we have Final Fantasy 1 and 2, as well as Final Fantasy 4. One of the questions I had is it better to play these Final Fantasy games or the Final Fantasy games for the consoles? Let me know in the comments. We got a couple Sega Genesis games from Nintendo Hodge. I got Maximum Carnage and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter. I went to a thrift store with Nintendo Hodge and version from Party Play Gaming, and I found these for $8 each. We have Double Dragon 3, and we also have Rock and Roll Racing. Not as pricey as the SNES version, but definitely worth a try. And I got California Games 2 for $10 Canadian. And we also have Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates. This is the Revenge of Captain Hook. So I don't know if there was another Peter Pan game before this one, but Captain Hook is gonna come back and he's gonna get you. Also, when I went garage sailing with Chris and Fraser, one of the things we ended up getting was Nintendo DS XL. So I ended up with that. It comes with the earbuds, cables, this case, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time on the DS. I made a trade with Nintendo Hodge to get this copy of Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams Director's Cut. He's been playing it as a Let's Play on his channel, so if you want to see what this game is about, you definitely should check out what he's doing. We also have A Boy and His Blob on the Wii, which is a game that I actually wanted. I had fond memories of playing this game on the Nintendo, and I've never tried this one. It looks really cute. The animation style is very cool. And because we have Cookin' Mama and we have Science Papa, I thought that maybe we should get Babysitting Mama. It was only $4.50 at EB Games, so worth a try. Yeah, apparently Babysitting Mama was supposed to have a baby, according to Catherine, that came with it. Just like, I guess, a plush baby, and you put a Wiimote in its back. I don't know if we're ever gonna find one of those. That would be pretty crazy. We have some GameCube games. We have Naruto 2 Clash of the Ninja. We have Naruto 1 Clash of the Ninja. Pokemon Channel, I don't know what this is at all. Is it just different shows? Different Pokemon shows? Includes 3 Pokemon channels. And it's an e-reader cards. Maybe we need cards to play this. If you guys know anything about this Pokemon Channel game, please let me know. We also got another Pokemon game. This one is complete, and it is the Pokemon XD. We actually ended up getting the Pokemon XD GameCube along with it, so we have the full set. I think that we're going to get rid of our GameCube and keep this one because it looks really nice. It looks cool. And we got Super Smash Bros. Melee. This is great trade bait. We actually have another copy, so this is up for grabs. We got some Xbox games still sealed. I got this for $1 at a garage sale. Da Vinci Code. Lego Indiana Jones on the Xbox 360. We have Halo Reach. We got Lost Planet for the Xbox 360. Borderlands 2. We got Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Prince of Persia for the Xbox 360. I don't think it's in the collection for the PS3 that we got. It's just its own Prince of Persia game. We got Halo Wars, which is actually a Halo RTS game. It makes a lot of sense that Halo would go this route and make it try out an RTS game, but The flavor of Halo feels very similar to the flavor of StarCraft, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of crossover between the two games. And as a gift to Catherine's nieces, we got Hole in the Wall. So it's a Kinect Xbox 360 game where you just you make poses like this. And if it goes through a hole in the wall, as you can see.
Like a Japanese game show.
Got some PS2 games. First one is Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. You can play as 300 different wrestlers that they created for this game, and there's a create your own wrestler. So if 300 wasn't enough, I also like the look of this game. It looks very different than the wrestling games I've played in the past. Disc Only, Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, Inuyasha, this is Feudal Combat. It looks like a fighter. Star Ocean, The End of Time, Square Enix RPG with adorable characters. Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2, The Sims 2 Pets, Final Fantasy X2, Naruto, Uzumaki Chronicles 2. This is different than the Clash of the Ninja one. We do have a lot of Naruto games for people who don't know what a Naruto is. NHL 2004, this was in a lot. I didn't pick this game up by itself. Ghost Recon, made by Tom Clancy. Hey, what's going on, Clancy? And our 700th copy of Shadow of the Colossus. What would a pickup video be without Shadow of the Colossus on PS2, which we get every week these days. I also got a bag of Nintendo games. We'll go through those now. What's in the bag, man? What's in the bag? Alright, so in the Nintendo games we got Pinbot, we got Anticipation, which is the first game we ever played on Flock of Nerds. We got ZVS The Avenger, Track and Field 2, Electric Boogaloo. We've got Cobra Command on the NES. Arch Rivals, looks like a goofy basketball game. I've never played it. This was the original version of Super Mario Bros. I had when I was a kid. It's the Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and Track and Field 1. Bases Loaded. And one of the worst movies ever made, Hudson Hawk. It got a video game as well. We also got Muscle, which I hear is not a great game, but it's definitely a game that I want to play. I remember playing this when I was a kid a lot. This is actually like the first wrestling game I ever played. We have Caveman games, Ikari Warriors, which is supposed to be basically impossible. We have Dragon Spirit, Rygar. This one actually came from a different source. It came from Nintendo Hodge. It was a double that he had. And again, another game I remember playing when I was a kid and really enjoyed. There's a lot more to it than I originally thought. I love this one. It's a double, but this one is a great game. Dodgeball, Super Dodgeball. It's by the people who made River City Ransom, so that's what all the characters look like. It's like a world championship, so you can play as all different teams from different countries, and you just whip dodgeballs at everyone's head. It's a lot of fun. Great game to play with your friends. And probably the best Nintendo game we got in the lot was Wizards and Warriors 3. So that's it. Those are all the games that we got. If you have any experiences playing any of these games, please let me know in the comments. We could talk about it. Or if there's a game that you really don't like, you think it's dumb that I picked it up, let me know as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.